You don't call my motherfucking phone like that, ho.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before.
I thought you was some goddamn female. You miss me, baby girl?
Kyle Long back from retirement, the guilty party on that one.
On this Madden shit. Nigga, I'm standing, nigga. I don't know what you talking about. I'm standing strong. I'm standing like a... I'm standing.
This nigga's so stupid.
Wait, so, hey, are they giving a superstar out or just a star?
I got 3.
A star.
Yeah. For real? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Isaac got another one on the way. He finally got his boy. All them damn girls. Yeah. He said, what's up?
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
January 30th,
This first drive looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did. And what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play
I
coverage
know.
deep,
Man. You know, Daddy meant your voice too, man. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Down he goes at the 45 after a
oh, fuck. What you on,
so
man?
we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go
Know what you want, nigga.
Charles for a second consecutive
Yeah,
completion.
they're trying to get you to play football again. I told you did, man. You know, do a light jog. You know, you ain't got to stride out. We don't want your knees to buckle again. You know.
Not again.
That's why you just take them little baby steps. You gotta see the shit that these niggas be doing in flag now, bruh. These niggas be dipping this shit. It's the shit called the dip. Nigga, these niggas, they be killing with that shit, boy. Alright. Oh shit, not security. You gonna do your job, alright. Alright. Niggas still over there security.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Damn, what the fuck am I getting some star for?
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Look, man.
That's Samuel caught left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
I'm over here carving this nigga up right now, bro. I'm mama. Oh, LJ Smith or whatever the nigga name is. You know, weak nigga.
I'm at the plug.
Get him down, and he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flipped it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, then...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a
What y'all doing?
Francisco touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are on the board here first in the season opener.
I ain't gonna lie, I got some shit, and I've been saving. I ain't pulling it out. I didn't pull it out, nigga. I'm pulling it out now. It's season. Pulling it out.
Ain't got nada.
You know what time it is, boy.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to
Is
kick
they
it
fight?
away.
I'll put a hand.
Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Tackled by Emmanuel Mosley.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. They'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way.
Nobody
And caused a nice play for lost yardage.
doesn't matter. Closer and close.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Nice.
Fields. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like
Shit,
him.
who
You've
fought?
got to keep him in the
Or they
pocket
caught her.
and not let him
They
get to
caught
the
my
perimeter,
nigga.
because once he gets outside,
They caught my
that's where he
nigga.
can really hurt you.
3rd and long. It's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Every time I see this offense try and spread
Closer and
the
close.
outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking about the 16. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Here's Lance.
Damn, nigga, they
First catch of the
cut
game
the
for
motherfucking
George
leg,
Kittle.
see?
And he's taken down, but able to
Nigga,
slip
shit, I would've
across the
ran right there.
35. 17
When you
yards
put my
on the
leg,
catch and
nigga,
run. It's a 1st
Jack my
down.
leg, nigga.
When
He
you
got
get a
me
big
fucked
tight end
up.
like this, sometimes it takes
That's my
more than
big
one
route.
man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the
Call Blueface. You shouldn't even be a question.
Play has him to the 37
Call
here for
Blueface.
1st and
Bail
10.
out. I'm going to bail out. I'm going to bail out.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that
Still
time.
playing this shit.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block
Where's the
them.
one that
They
got
won
away
him
with the
in a
money?
hurry.
Oh.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, who should I give my funky ass
Another
Barco
try after the
to?
1st down sack. Lance
What'd you give yourself?
looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Who? Hey, LeBron, triangle has always been a button to pick to pitch your play, bro. I don't know why that nigga said no. Yeah, circle is the back out.
First down, here's Mitchell. And past the
35, always, bro.
Too shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there.
My bad. I was sitting.
Let me do this little bit of math.
Ooh, my shit.
4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So the
What you say,
offense,
clock it?
a little antsy. The flag comes out.
Fuck it, man.
And a 5-yard penalty.
Holy shit, I'm telling you, take baby steps, man.
My baby
Niggas
steps.
pushing you around in the wheelchair again, nigga trying to get you out on the field.
Who?
running routes better than them niggas that ain't in the wheelchair.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
No problem.
Lance now to throw.
We would have had them niggas suck, bro. We would have been a real playoff contender team again. That shit didn't happen. Yeah. Cause we end up playing. It was the Denver Titans, nigga, to go into the playoffs. That's who we had to play to go into the playoffs. And if I could have caught it, man, I still regret not catching that ball, man. That one where that nigga Tyler threw to me, nigga, in the rain against the Denver Titans in the back of the end zone. And it's so crazy because the two niggas that I played with and won the championship with K-Rod and Sid. That shit was the Thrashers. Tyler. Yeah, nigga. Still with Tyler. That's how I told that nigga. That's why I told him, I said, nigga, I'm about to go play offense, bro. Cause you know, nigga, I was the #1 target, man.
And that is incomplete.
Well, I don't even want to play defense because FOE, like flag football, that's what I was playing. Because Hank was our quarterback, and I was not playing receiver no more. We didn't have no quarterback. So just, yeah, he a big nigga now. He a big puffy nigga now. Shit. I can't even tell you.
Going for it, it's Mitchell.
You know, just went with him.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake
for
their
real?
heads. Not only did they allow
For flag, yeah. For flag, yeah. Drew, I fuck with Drew too. I don't know why Drew don't. He don't like contact, I think. That's probably why he don't play so much, though. Because Drew's not a bad quarterback either. Yeah, for a long time.
Continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Now Gold for the extra point.
Yeah, that's what he likes playing. That's why he's playing. He must live around here somewhere. I'm telling you. Baby steps, man. Baby steps. Baby steps, man. You don't need to do all that extra
After the
shit. Fuck
touchdown,
all
it's
that,
Robbie
man.
Gould
Just
now to kick it away.
little baby steps. do the, you know them routes, nigga, where niggas be walking?
At the 25-yard
And they
line.
do them walking, yeah, do them shits. Nigga, route a nigga up walking, nigga. Shit. I know your eyes do.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
Oh,
Worried, you're just
wow.
trying to transmit it to the rest of your team.
I was looking for
Make
that
sure they
jersey
stay
too. That's so
positive.
funny.
But at the
The
same
other
time,
day.
you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your
That's my
answer.
all-star
And make sure you
jersey
find
for
the
real,
guy who can
man.
move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Mm-hmm.
My rookie. A rookie. See this new man, man? That motherfucker saucy, man.
I know we don't have a special score to show
Nah,
the
that's how I
offense.
play on the
They've
5.
surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This
Yeah.
defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
Now it's
Yeah, I
Fields.
did. I did tell you I had the 5. You said, what do you got? I said, I'm standing there. Place it. Yeah.
They score the touchdown. Going to add the extra point.
Not as standard.
And it is now 21-0.
Fuck. I can't with you. Yeah, that's my shit.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, you know, you gotta get his big boy jaws on, man.
He's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's brought down officially at the 21.
Not the ultimate team, man. That shit trash. Who you play that with? You play that with Shamari?
Offense ready to go for their next
I
drive.
see. That's why he sent me that invite. Nigga, I was wondering. I'm like, I thought this nigga sent me a game to play. I was ready to bust that nigga head open, but I know he remembers.
Wow, bro.
Touchdown!
Yeah, that nigga, I always thought that nigga.
79 yards. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here.
Yeah, man, you know, you got the 5th. I'm in the 5th.
There you go, Charles. His first
Man, the
touchdown
homie.
pass of the new season.
Let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience.
The homie came over here with the PS5 and I never let him get it.
And we'll see his true talents come out.
And we had to leave the house, nigga, and leave the PS5.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
I don't know where this nigga at. This nigga probably in New Mexico, nigga. Not bad. I ain't heard from that nigga.
Now after the touchdown here,
That nigga
Santos
moved
to
away,
kick this
nigga,
one
and moved away.
Here's McLeod from his end zone.
Yeah, I played the yard, nigga. You already know, but my guy right, man. My guy right, man.
The
My
49er
nigga look like
offense set to get
nigga.
this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play call
nigga.
worked in really well.
Throwing
You
on
and
first down.
you
This one
still got
winds
your
up to be
Dodge Charger,
incomplete.
nigga?
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time,
You still got your
the coverage
Charger, little
stayed
nigga?
tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only
Oh,
option.
my phone died? Oh, no, this shit ain't good.
So after the
Okay,
incompletion on
so
first,
look
now
at
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance.
Damn, why is he only good right here?
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down there on a pickup of 25.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And Lance going to throw. Buying time to his left.
Tear down. Tear down.
And too
Tear
much
down.
juice.
Tear down.
Out of bounds, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, fuck no.
And Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
What is that cracker doing up?
Tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Man, what the fuck I do with my lighter?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. On play action, Lance. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Oh my. Got fucking bumped.
Picked up by Jalen Jackson. And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
No.
To throw is Fields.
No.
And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll take this to the inner side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves.
Nigga, we almost got a dub on the Call of Duty, but they suck.
Maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play.
It's like, nah, we really just made a bad decision.
They've disrupted the passing game.
And that's that. It's that chasing shit. Because it was us. I believe it was us versus a team. And well, I guess the storm didn't go our way. You know that little circle that moves? It pushed us out. So
would come open
we had
downfield, but they
we
never
had to
did.
go out, and they just killed us off. Like man, I swear to you, if that circle would have pushed our way, we would have won. That's why I knew we should have got into that building, man.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
It was over there by the airport with the airport where the tents are. All them tents back there.
My rookie.
Who, LAU?
No, that Castro Fields.
Oh, okay.
Fields.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shut that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. As the
I like him, man. Practice they did. Have you played practice yet? That shit's cold, bro. So when you get into practice, you know they got the formations and shit. But what they added this year is you can pick a player, a certain say you want to work on throwing to who you got? Who's you? Sorry, 40. Okay, say you want to work on throwing to Danny. What's that his name? Or Gray?
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
Yeah,
Mr. Gray.
So you can go to his name in the practice squad, not practice squad, on practice, and it would like bring up all his plays that he's in. And you just work on practice, like throwing it to him. It's all the places where it has him red. Like everybody's out there still on the field running their routes, but it's mandatory to throw to him. So that's what they put on here. Like you can do all like running back plays, the running backs involved.
Stop it with 15 seconds to go in this first half.
That's just tight. Usually your backup, quarterback plays, quarterbacks involved.
What's wrong, Pop?
The kick by Gold is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Well, Charles, I think you'd have
What did you do to her? Oh, bro, you jumping on her and you back up off me.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that you're
Stop.
to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
Ooh, shit. Oh, damn.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ooh, bro.
Stop, nigga.
Travis Etienne, nigga. Oh, my God.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time.
Oh.
Picked up by Andrew Thomas. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Oh.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Oh, the Bears got that? All right, Bears play, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's... The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's taken on the 25. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They fake the handoff. Now Lance steps away to his left. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice. Is really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Lance to throw it. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him and forced that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. 4th down field goal try coming, so Lance is off, and on comes Robbie Gould. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that will extend their lead even further. 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Yikes. Oh, I see what niggas is talking about, the L2. But when you do that L2,
at the line, prepping for their
it
next
is
drive,
a better
the Bears
pass,
offense. I kind of feel
that.
like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 possessions.
Focus on who's open. It's when you do that shit.
37 here for 1st and 10.
Now you gotta click on to the nigga to go catch the ball.
Play action. Fields.
Let me see if the computer will go catch.
He's gonna rifle one deep left side. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are gonna take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start. Charles getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to end up incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lance gets it out wide to Davis Price. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Lance now on 1st down. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown.
You ought to be man.
41 yards.
All these niggas got is play action in
The
this
49ers
fucking
are looking
playbook.
good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Take it in at the 3.
Ooh. Whoa, watch out, watch out.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 20.
Boy, nigga, man. Oh, look at this, look. Think you gonna catch it? Think you gonna catch it? Nigga, oh, shit. Oh, he got tired.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much on.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Booty Jags, dude.
Another try after the first down sack. Fields. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nick Bosa in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at third down and long. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. He's got room at the 30 and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 34.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They'll run with Davis Price. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Again, it's Davis Price. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Ty Davis Price with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Gold now out to kick it away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Fields. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. But with this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position.
Man, I love these stat games, man. It's a great way to start your season off, man.
Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter. Up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
But you can't see him.
I don't have to see it.
Nigga.
You need to learn how to.
Here we go.
This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Oh, thank you.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles.
Why's your diaper like that?
Certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say.
What the fuck just happened?
Someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up.
Already
but he
with the
certainly will have some
bullshit.
explaining to do.
Not the bullshit.
That is how you flip
Not the bullskitter.
That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard
Who?
line.
Where? What lead?
Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to
I'm
get down
playing in the
inside
jungle
15,
right now.
inside the 5. Superb. And here's a good way to kick
Damn.
the drive complete over the middle. And they work this out past the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Who?
Fourth quarter,
None of that, boy.
No, he's
for a
not.
comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution,
What?
be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands,
He was trying to go deep on your boy.
All he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Oh.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a 1st down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Why is he so...
This one winds up to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. Lance looks to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play. Counting in his head. 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them in the field goal range with that one, so here come the choices.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points.
What?
They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up.
What?
You and I both know. If you're an offensive
Chicken butt.
coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
What?
So now 20 yards to go on second down.
He didn't even reach out. Oh, that's weird.
The Wentz going to throw. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Jones on the return. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And he's is going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
I can't
Yeah, you
believe
had a
that.
1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Damn it. That's what I said, man.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field.
Man, fucking bitch.
Stops the clock. Any surprise of throwing here late?
Ordinarily,
Martin
yes,
Luther
because you would
been
think enough
fucking
is
lucky,
enough. They've got
man.
plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The
I
defense
already
got
knew I
credit
wasn't
on
going to be
the
able to do
scrimmage. If
nothing
you just
on
hand it
offense,
off
but I
inside,
was
you get
relying on my
running back
defense
block
to
as well.
show up at
Sometimes
least.
the defense dictates it. If they're going to
Fuck.
crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
The goal for any offense.
Come on, Agnew. Oh, who let that block go? Fuck.
And put the ball on the receiver before any defender can
Oh, I
Did
step
could have been
it well
housing.
there, perfectly executed crossing route.
Fuck, no.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Lance looking to throw it. He gets this one to Davis Price. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like
It sucks because, man, it just sucks for teams like this too. They just, I can't run against their ass, man.
Who you playing?
Tamir.
Oh.
Commanders.
has been made to take it away.
I can't run against this nigga, and that's a
From the
big part of my
midfield
game.
stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Partner, I know
Then
we're
when I
still
go
on
on
the
the shotgun,
afternoon
that's
slate
what
here.
we
Some
do.
primetime games still
I
on the
just gotta,
docket.
come on,
but
man. Come
it's
on.
gonna be
Let's
tough
get
to
this
top
shit,
this
man.
effort. What an
We got his
offensive
two big
performance
niggas
we've
out.
seen. They have
We
been
already know.
unstoppable from the moment we began
Quiet
this
the
game.
fans
And they're
down.
not holding back. They're still throwing the
Come on,
football here.
come on, ETN.
He's taken down.
Come on,
Now the
man.
Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down.
These
following
niggas
the
are
sack.
dead,
It's
boy, I'm
second and
telling
18.
you.
To throw, it's Lance.
Oh!
It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes.
My bad,
in
Kurt.
bounds.
My bad, bro.
Was that a receiver?
Nigga said all that about getting timing down, nigga, with you nigga Michigan wide open, man.
Getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And that is
I need three
Shit, baby.
fucking yards.
The game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
Grass do make you slow. That's why niggas like turf, but the only thing people don't like about turf is the burn. And something else somebody else said about turf, and I didn't ever think about that shit until he said that. Something else.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
Because dude was like, I like to play on grass. I don't like turf because something. I was like, I never thought about that.
Breakaway. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners
I like turf.
but it doesn't work out. And the
I don't
Bears
like
will
that.
get the football
That
back.
shit rub your
The
ankle.
Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put
And then,
together something here at the
like,
end?
you got them fields coming,
Sometimes teams want to do that
feels like that. League I play in, flag,
late in the game,
with
like
Tim
this,
and
even
them.
if it was lost, it was
Them
over.
niggas got potholes in that
Coach
shit.
Hall, running play, and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed
Come on,
well
let's
before
go.
we get out of
Man, I don't understand that. If you let a nigga go up, they gotta fix that, bro.
and maybe we can look at that
They
and
gotta
say,
fix
we'll
that,
get better
man.
as we go forward.
They gotta fix that,
He's
bro.
going to let him fly. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
One last throw here for Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
One last pick for Fields.
Goodness, another interception. Picked up by Andrew
It's
Thomas. And the 49ers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Fuck.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one and one of our early window games.
They ain't run on these bitch-ass niggas.
Comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the
You
league
got
is
fucking
going
Allen,
out.
Cameron Payne, fucking Chase Young, nigga, Sweet, Sweat.
Every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2.
What's the score over there, man?
It's just 10-3. It ain't no, like, he blowing me out, but I know I could be beating this nigga if I could score.
Here in the season opener. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they obviously fall to
That nigga been practicing on them pressure
They'll
routes.
try to get back to their winning ways next
Damn
week
heat
as
on
they
this
head to
nigga.
Lambeau to take on the
He been
Packers.
practicing, boy. You said defense winning that one?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What's that?
Quick little 30-minute. Feel me, Brittany?
Come on, get this nigga! Wow! That's why I don't want him. That's why I don't want that nigga. Look at this nigga. Those Griffin fucking suck, man.